Hey guys, feel free to follow along with me. This is a fun little drawing. So first I'm just picking any kind of shape I can find around the office to trace. I found a little postcard and traced a little rectangle. This is zoomed, this is sped up, so if you want to pause it to follow along, go for it. My idea here is to just draw a couple of like stepping stones, more like logs, going out to sea. So that's the horizon line there that I'm drawing, and yeah, I'm just using the same pen for the whole thing. You don't always need to switch it up too much. I really like these Micron pens. So now I'm just adding the details to the logs. Don't overthink this part, just kind of stick to similar patterns. I'm just going to thicken up the outside lines a little bit just to make them stand out a bit more. Of course, you could have always used a thicker pen here as well. So I'm going to add some fun details to the ocean now. I'm not really thinking about it too much, just kind of creating patterns as I go, trying not to cross paths. Yeah, you know, I don't have the most steady hand either, but this is kind of a fun pattern to utilize with water or hair, or you know, just filling an entire page like this can be pretty cool. There's lots of different ways to do it, so just experiment. It will test your patience as well. It's a good thing to learn to relax enough to be able to finish something like this. There's some artists out there that can do 10 hours of this. Thicken up the horizon line there. Again, I could have just used a thicker pen, but I kind of just like to see what I can create with one tool sometimes. Add some clouds. So many different ways to do clouds. This is how I sharpen my colored pencils here. I colored this thing in. I got a little X-Acto knife blade I bought on Amazon. I used to do a lot of like paper cut type art pictures, layered paper cuts with LED lights in the back. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it's a good way to sharpen your pencils if you don't want to take the chance with a mechanical sharpener. Gives you a little more control as well. So yeah, just doing some basic coloring in. I think if I did this again, I'd like to experiment with some watercolors. The problem with the colored pencils is when you're going over the ink, it can make it seem not so bright and take away a little bit of the contrast. I kind of like the contrast, the darks and the bright whites with just simple ink drawings. Usually don't even color my pictures. But yeah, give something like this a try and feel free to change it up, experiment with different styles.